Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com, on Roku, Dwyer Sports Betting, and Dwyer Boxing News. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Let's talk NBA. As you know, you can track my bets and winning or losing percentage for free at sport-insight.com. right, where I am Dwyer 70905, the same ID that I use here on YouTube. Right, let's talk NBA. As longtime subscribers know, from at least early March, when I made a video here on YouTube telling subscribers to take the San Antonio Spurs to win the Western Conference, I've been riding the San Antonio Spur horse, right? At that time, the San Antonio Spurs were actually a plus 200 to win the Western Conference. As I make this follow-up video on May the 11th, 2013, the San Antonio Spurs are now a minus 149. That's a significant swing, plus 200 to minus 149. If you got in early, you're sitting on a lot of leverage, right? Well, let me say, let's increase the fun, because Cinderella has left the building. I'm in the Bay Area. I was with a Golden State Warrior crowd yesterday, watching, in my opinion, effectively the end of the series. San Antonio, after losing Game 2, and after narrowly winning Game 1, they've solved the puzzle. Understand, in these series, there are going to be moves and counter moves and responses and adjustments, right? San Antonio, in boxing terms, is a team I consider to be adaptive reactive, right? In Game 3, they had Green up on Steph Curry. And quite frankly, Steph Curry could not handle his brand of defense. Right? Take a look at the box score. I know Curry scored some points last night, but look at the shooting percentage. I'm just here to tell you that Steph Curry was not getting the open looks that he got in Game 1 of this series. Right? The secret to San Antonio, and I know they scored over 100 points last night, but in my opinion, and it's all opinion, the secret to San Antonio is their defensive intensity. Right? Also, Klay Thompson, some nights he's lights out, Game 2 of this series. But other nights he's like he was last night. Decent outside shooter, but not an all-star, right? They've also ratcheted up the defensive pressure on him. I don't think Golden State has a response, and it's even worse than it looks, because Steph Curry re-injured his ankle late in that game. Now, given that Golden State, right, a 6 seed, is now dealing with multiple injuries. Keep in mind, David Lee is out. I know he came in yesterday and played a few minutes. That's all he can play. He's not a meaningful contributor at this point. Given that the Warriors are already shorthanded, if Steph Curry is not 100% or close to it, this series is over. I believe it has already ended. Right now, and I know it's high risk, but it's all gambling. Right now, you're getting a minus 500 on San Antonio to win the series. Right? That's a 20% rate of return. Right? Understand, that's bet 100 to win 20. I like this play. I can't go to Wall Street and say, gee, I want a 20% rate of return in 2 weeks. But I can when I'm betting on sports. And my point to you is simply, Golden State is not in a position to come back in this series, right? San Antonio, as it is, can lose game 4 and still have the home court advantage, right? If San Antonio wins game 4, this series likely does not return to Golden State. It's likely closed out in 5 games, right? So I know there are going to be a lot of gamblers looking for plus 100s, plus 200s, like San Antonio was back in early March, right? And higher, right? This bet's not for you. But if you're an investor type and you're just looking to get a quick 20% return, this is something to take a look at. Let me go one step further. If you, like me, are a hedge bettor and you want to take risks but have a little bit of insurance on the risk, understand that Golden State to win the Western Conference, if you believe there's a remote shot of Golden State winning the series, is a 12-1 underdog, right? So if you wanted to kind of hedge the risk a bit, you could literally take San Antonio to win the series and then throw some minor insurance. Keep in mind, it would be cutting into your profits, possible profits. Throw some minor insurance on Golden State to win the Western Conference with the idea that if Golden State pulled the upset and actually won the series, then they would be in the Western Conference Finals and you could try to hedge the play further, right? I don't believe a hedge is necessary. I like San Antonio. They're now minus 500 to win the series. I don't see how Golden State can come back, right? Steph Curry banged up. Green on Curry is a problem for Golden State. Understand that the Spurs have gotten deeper. Boris Diaw is now back, right? Steph Curry doesn't do that well with Kawhi Leonard on him. I believe Greg Popovich has checkmated Mark Jackson. Take a hard look at the Spurs. I think they're in the Western Conference Finals. With regard to the other series, Oklahoma City against Memphis, I think that series is still up in the air. But even though the Memphis Grizzlies were the lower seed, I think they are worth a look. I like Memphis to win Game 3 of that series, to take control of that series, get the advantage. I'm not sure if Oklahoma City is still playing at the level that they were before Russell Westbrook's injury. Anyway, those are my 2 thoughts on the NBA on May the 11th, 2013. Let me hear yours. Leave your comments for me here online. Let's share information. Let's all try to beat the casino. Thanks for watching.